And I get excited by the way it makes me feel. I cannot hide it, and it feels so real. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. I wanna get to your love line. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. How can I get to your love line? I wanna get to your love line.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It's all.
My girl. Yeah, yeah. And I think that I'm falling in love with you.
It's a lot of good stuff that's going on with you.
Cause you got that pressure, baby. Yeah, yeah. You know you drive me crazy. And I know it, I know it, I know it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. I wanna get to your love line. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. How can I get to your love line? Just take it easy. We ain't gotta waste no time, girl, just believe me. Everything will be just fine, cause it's just you and I. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your beauty captured me. And when I first saw your face, and I get excited by the way it makes me feel. I cannot hide it, and it feels so real. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. I wanna get to your love line. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. How can I get to your love line? I wanna get to your love line. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. My girl. Yeah, yeah. And I think that I'm falling in love with you. With you. Cause you got that pressure, baby. Yeah, yeah. You know you drive me crazy. And I know it, I know it, I know it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, no.
What's going on, y'all? We having some technical difficulties after that.
Your love, your love, your love, your love. I wanna get to your love line.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's like we get freezing, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Give me your love, your love, your love, your love. How can I get to your love line?
Can y'all come on? Because it's already late. And it keep freezing. What's up, baby? What's up, Lo?
Yeah. Just take it easy. We ain't gotta waste no time, girl, just believe me.
Yeah.
Everything will be just
What's
fine,
going on with
cause
you?
it's just you and I. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your beauty captured me. And when I first saw your face, and I get excited by the way it makes me feel. I cannot hide it, and it feels so real.
about that. That's a lot of might have to stop something because I don't know what's going on. The internet, I have no clue. I mean, everything is on, like everything says on, but it's just not working. What's going on, y'all? Can y'all see me? It look like it's on there, but
yeah, so they watching. I mean, if it don't freeze up here, it should freeze up there. It look like it's good.
all right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear it?
It looks like it's good so far.
All right. Can y'all hear me, y'all? We having some technical difficulties. Sorry about the late start. But we got a few topics tonight that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna run through these real quick. We ain't gonna be on here too long because we already late. So it was the first topic. Actually, we're gonna talk about the second topic and then the first topic. So once you become an adult, should you stop blaming your parents? That's the first topic that we're gonna discuss tonight. Once you become an adult, should you stop blaming your parents? Is the first topic. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear? Look, this. Oh, well, you'll be there. Can y'all hear me? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't see no. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody made a comment.
Yes, they said yes, they can hear.
Okay, good. Okay, so like I said, the first topic is hi baby. The first topic is should you blame your parents once you're an adult? Should you continue to blame your parents once you are an adult? It just depends on, I personally feel that it depends on the situation and the person, because sometimes the parents have you set in a situation where you have trauma. So sometimes you can't help it but to blame your parents because that's where it stems from. So me personally, that's my outlook on it. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean that you can't blame your parent for feeling away because of the way they raised you. So me personally, I feel that you don't have to necessarily blame the parent, but just know that it stemmed from that. And that goes back to childhood trauma, like we talked about last week, because we're going to keep continuing that because it wasn't enough time really to talk about that. So we're going to continue the childhood trauma, and we're going to keep talking about it because that also stems from childhood trauma personally. But I'm trying to quit saying I keep saying it's making me mad.
Like,
yeah, it's making me mad. Oh, I don't care. I'm noticing. It's making me mad
when I speak.
Yeah, it's making me mad. Like I gotta work on that. But anyway, y'all.
I'm working on it myself.
I just did it again. But
it's just not professional, but I try to be.
Yeah, that is totally horrible. But anyway,
perfect.
Yeah. So, I feel personally that it is you shouldn't blame your parents to a certain extent, but if it stems from your parents, how could you help it but to blame them? You get what I'm saying? So I just personally feel like it depends on the person, but you have to forgive. That's the thing. You have to forgive. So in order to live your life as an adult, you have to have your parent, regardless of what they did to you. You have to forgive them, because if you don't, how are you going to live your life? You're just going to live your life mad, worrying about and thinking about what that person done to you. So if you do that, then you making yourself once again stagnant, because you are so focused on what somebody you that focusing on getting out that box and breaking generational curses.
It's true.
So and things, yeah.
It's true. I can relate to this a lot with what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? In my own life and my mom, and you know, me being adopted. You know, as an adult now, like I just don't harbor no old feelings. What she had going on back then was her business.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at her. She had me at a young age. You know what I'm saying? We the same age. You know what I'm saying? Like we go out.
Y'all raised up together.
We sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love my mama. So
she's beautiful. You look just like her.
Yes, we're twins, and you know I would never harbor no old
feeling.
Yeah, leave it at the door, because you won't be able to grow as long as you have that in your heart. But some of my siblings do have that in their heart. They feel like, oh, you know, as soon as they get mad, they want to throw it up in her face. You know, that's not okay. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go, or go seek counseling.
Some people can't let it go.
I know. That's why I said seek counseling. If you feel like you can't get over it, you know, but it's not okay to publicly humiliate your parents either. Go see if it's really bothering you that bad, go see counseling. Some people like I would say black folks feel like we're too good for counseling. Yeah. We're too good for counseling. No. Go sit down and talk to somebody about your problems, or find an elder, you know, or somebody that can reason with you, somebody you don't know. If you don't want to if you don't want to deal with them, if you don't
listen.
Yeah, listen. If you don't want to deal with the white people, because some people say, I don't want to deal with no white people.
What difference do that make, though?
I don't know, but that's just stuff that I hear all the time.
I personally don't think of you getting counseling, it makes a difference. But
it shouldn't matter
what race it is. I'm sorry.
I
personally don't feel like that.
I would prefer to go to my roster elders to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I'm connected with. I prefer to do that versus go sit down and talk to some other people. Not saying that white people is something wrong. Counseling is counseling. It shouldn't matter. But it always helps when it's somebody else versus somebody you know.
Somebody
I can come to you and vent to you.
Are you saying that someone that you can relate to?
No, just somebody I'm related to, or somebody I know. I told you I forgot. You don't remember that when I walked? I'm sorry.
No.
I was driving. Anyway. I forgot. Sorry. But yeah.
Go ahead.
Shut up. Sorry. But yeah.
Okay, so what were you saying? Like
somebody you know. So like I know you, I call you, I vent to you. I vent to you all the time. So I come to you, I vent to you is different versus somebody I don't know. Right. You're gonna have your own opinion. If I come to you and tell you I can't stand my mama, blah blah.
You need to vent with people that don't have an opinion about it.
Exactly.
That's the purpose.
Exactly.
Like you got to vent to people that don't have an opinion about it. Because if you vent to me, I might say something, but I really don't have an opinion on it because that's your mom.
Right, but you speak
advice,
your piece.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? But sometimes it's good to speak to people. You know, when it comes to like counseling, you know what I'm saying? Somebody you don't know. Because if I vent to you about just random, my baby daddy, you're gonna be like, not you, but in general, somebody gonna be like, oh, fuck that, cancel him, blah, blah, blah. You should leave him, blah, blah, blah.
But people kill me telling people to do that when they don't even do it. And they in their own shit.
I would never tell nobody to leave somebody alone.
Yeah. Did you get the question? It was, once you get older as an adult, should you continue to blame your parents?
No.
On basically your life, on things that you're not successful with, or things that you blame. Everything happens, you blame it on your mom or you blame it on your parents. Oh, the reason why I ain't doing this, or the reason why I'm not doing that is because my mama wasn't there and my daddy wasn't there.
So I say no, you shouldn't blame your parents, and you get the same 24 hours in the day that your parents get. Why not make the most of it instead of just making a day of it? Like, you're planning for today and tomorrow when you should be thinking about 10 years from now on how you want your outlook to be. And a lot of kids don't get that. A lot of kids disrespect their parents and expect their parents to still do for them. And some parents even disrespect them back and be on the same level that they on.
Yeah, and some parents reward their kids for the respect. Though.
Yeah,
it's that's big.
They do a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's parents that reward their children for bad behavior, like a child will do something or get bad grades, but just because it's that child's birthday, you are still basically getting gifts because it's their birthday. I don't care who birthday it is. If you're not doing good school, you don't get no gift. Sorry, you don't get nothing but a happy birthday. Happy birthday. So people can learn, these kids can know that you cannot be doing certain things and not getting good grades and still get presents and gifts just because it's your birthday. That's ridiculous to me. I've never, that is one thing I don't understand. I've seen it too many times for people basically giving their kids gifts for being bad. And so what make that child or anybody, that just goes for blaming your parents. What make a person feel that that's okay? Like, why would that be okay?
Not never okay, but that's just the way they think. And, they blame their parents a lot for things that didn't transpire in their lifestyle. Maybe your parent couldn't afford to get you those shoes, couldn't afford to buy you that new outfit that everybody else came to school. That how everybody come to school after Christmas with that Christmas outfit on and it's fresh. Like maybe you ain't get clothes.
I'm gonna be honest. I never celebrated Christmas, so I wouldn't know what
you had to keep your outfit. When you bought some outfits, you had to keep your outfits and say that one. Like, I'm gonna wear this because you ain't never seen me in this, and I'm gonna style the shit out of it.
I honestly never that stuff. Like we never celebrated Christmas, so I really don't know about that portion of it. As far as the going to school with your Christmas outfit.
It can be your birthday.
No, we didn't do birthdays either. I started doing birthdays as I became an adult for myself. But as me growing up, we didn't celebrate birthdays actually either. I just started celebrating my birthday as an adult. See, and that could be something I could blame my mom or dad for not celebrating my birthday. No, you get what I'm saying? But I would never blame. But I'm saying that's what people do. Like I would never blame you for that. You get what I'm saying? I would never blame you for that.
Why I didn't do that?
Because of how we was raised. I mean, it don't matter how you did it. It's just what I'm saying. People blame. What's open? People blame their parents for everything. I've heard people blame their children grown as hell. Blaming their parents. Hey, sit down, somebody else, please. And y'all, everybody late, but the podcast ain't come on till late, y'all, so it's all good.
I'm watching you.
Oh, okay. What? It ain't coming up. Yours ain't up? Oh.
You can see my comment. Like literally.
Okay. So yeah, y'all. So we wanted to talk about that topic about should you still continue to blame your parents? Like that is a real question. Should you continue to blame your parents as you get older as an adult? And like I said, it depends on the situation.
Okay, at what age do you stop blaming your parents? When you're 18 or you're 21?
My baby needs some lotion.
Yeah, that's the work.
Okay. He needs some lotion.
Anybody
got some lotion?
I'm cool.
I'm a little anxious too.
It's cold outside. I ain't adapted
That's
yet.
a problem.
Huh? Oh, the number to call in is on the screen. It's
513-399-3993. Area code.
Could y'all, 513. Everybody in the background need to just be on camera because I can't even concentrate because everybody keeps saying stuff. So anyway, day to day, y'all. It's always something. I love y'all. But anyway, so what age he said? What age should you stop blaming your parents? I don't feel like it's really an age limit to it.
I do. I feel like I'm 33. All right. I'm not going to be worried about what my mama did back then. I'm worried about my own dang on life. She did what she did. You good. I'm cool. Either I'm going to forgive you or not deal with you at all. That's how I feel today. And that's how anybody like it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's real. No, that's
I could say at 33, I always say that's where I learned how to really start dealing with people. I'm cool. I'm just cool.
Yeah.
I'm good. Mama, I love you. You know what I'm saying? If we good.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I blame my mama for not celebrating Christmas. I blame my mama for making me go in
I
early.
got something to say about that.
I blame my mama for everything. I'm just
Everything.
As an adult, I don't give shits about Christmas, Thanksgiving, or whatever. But you know, it always brings the family around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one thing I can't say. That's something I don't go. I'm Santa Claus. I don't believe in Santa. I believe him.
Oh, I'm taking off my.
you take. I mean,
Take it from if I had it, why can't he? You know what I mean?
What you mean?
you raise your child different. Just because you was raised that way don't mean
Yeah.
that's like.
I was raised.
But that don't make sense because if that's the case,
No.
if that's the case, you raise your kids because, like, say for instance, I was raised up not eating pork, so I raised my kids that way, but I didn't necessarily have to. They can eat what they wanted
Just
as they got a certain age, but it's just not in my house.
Just like
I know that.
me and my son's father, Malachi didn't want Tobias to eat meat at all, but I knew he needed nutrition. I knew he needed, protein. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know nothing about being vegan, so I had to learn that stuff. You know what I mean? I just feel like when my son go to school, all the kids gonna be like, "Oh, I got this for Christmas." Blah blah blah. We don't care about that stuff, But he gonna be the one sitting in the background looking like, "Damn, I ain't getting it."
Right.
Kids don't understand that. We do as adults. That's why we got to teach them as they get older. Right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? What we celebrate, what we don't celebrate. Today I don't give a shit about Christmas.
Yeah.
But I do it for
All
him,
that is-
so he don't feel left out
It's a
when he goes
made up
to school.
holiday.
It's a made up.
No.
It's conditioning for us as Black people because a lot of the holidays we wasn't able to celebrate. Actually, we just started copying off of what other people was doing, and we still do that to this day. As Black people, to be honest, we copy off everybody. Everybody here is copycats. So we don't think about building our own culture or having
Embracing
our
our
own
own
holidays.
culture more than we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say for don't get.
I mean, my last name Noel.
I mean, you can say what you want.
Oh, just like the brother that started Kwanzaa, he was doing that because he wanted us to start celebrating.
You can
us.
see you.
It's the first fruits of harvest, and if you don't understand that, you need to teach your children that their culture is more important than a made up white man's culture.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus, some white man going down the chimney. Most of us didn't even have a chimney.
I tell my son I'm Santa Claus. Period. He will never.
You don't
believe
even
that.
introduce that to them. And my children didn't go and celebrate it. They did not, and
I
they
still
never felt left out.
I never felt left. Well, one day I did. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
My grandma
too
had bought.
bad.
Listen, my grandma had bought all my cousins cabbage
Get over
patches. She had bought everybody cabbage patches or something one year, and Nitra, Jasmine.
I remember that. That was your grandmother that did.
Yeah, I know because she celebrated Christmas, but she bought everybody cabbage patches.
And she showed favorites.
I didn't get one. So I took everybody cabbage patch and banged their head against the wall. So all the cabbage patches had like see marks from the wild.
They was in a fight.
From the mall. Cause I was mad, like, man, fuck them cabbage patch. Like, and I banged it against the thing.
And that's all I'm saying. Though. See what I'm saying? You just contradicted what I said. Just now.
But
sometimes kids do feel like
but she, but you do.
I did feel left
when
out.
she might have felt left out at that moment, but she was a child.
I was a kid.
But you teach a child the way that they should go, and they will never depart from it.
I would never not.
She never departed from not eating pork. She never departed from celebrating Christmas. She never departed from any of that.
Yeah.
Because she was taught as a youth how to go.
Absolutely.
So I'm telling you, you miss the mark. Teach children that right man that taught them, you're going wrong. Our culture is our culture, and we need to learn our culture. If we don't, we're gonna wind up messed up, or in y'all.
I mean, everybody already, but we
I don't
are.
even use the
We
F
are
word,
though.
but our people is not messed up anymore. I hate to use the F-bomb, but it's the truth. They fucked up. every generation. I see it every day. We feel entitled to nothing. We feel entitled to everything. We didn't feel entitled when we get housing. We act like we supposed to get it. No, you ain't. You supposed to work. It said if you believe in God, and in the scripture it said you work for your pay, your food.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to
work for
it.
it.
But when people don't, it's like they depend on the government. How in the world?
Right.
They don't love you.
And we
not
got here
even
talking about I did it by myself. No, you didn't. You had the government's help.
Yeah, you get a welfare check or
Period.
somebody
They
paying
help you
for
out.
your house.
It's some of what
It's
you looking
bull
for in
crap.
there too.
Yeah.
I think it's bull crap when we depend on the system to
Yeah.
do everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so passionate about it.
I know. It's people that
I can't help it.
Yeah, but we go. I don't know how long we've been on here. Like I said, we're not gonna be here too long today because we were a little late getting on here. But if anybody has any comments about do you blame your parents still at a certain age, or what age do you stop blaming your parents? Let me know.
Me personally, I never blamed my parents.
Me.
I didn't blame my
I
mom.
blame man.
I didn't blame my mom, nor did I blame my dad for the way
I never did nothing.
for how I turned out.
I don't
Period.
either.
Oh, you
I blame my mom.
And I can't blame none of them because at the end of the day,
Too bad.
like I had my own man, and I made my own decisions down.
You
I
did.
did make some bad ones, and it cost me some time on the streets. It put me away for 5 days.
Well, that's enough to learn a lesson.
Hey, it ain't do
That's
nothing.
enough to learn a
That's what I
lesson.
learned. I learned my lesson then. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Like, so I'm gonna say because it's not.
I needed that.
Yeah, I need to know that this ain't where I want to be at.
And your
Hell
mama, she did not interfere in your life to where
She
you felt
interfered.
stagnant.
Nah, she interfered enough, but it was an.
Of course
but-
she did, but I mean,
But I
you
was rebellious
stagnant.
enough to like, you know what?
You
This
got
is
that
where I
great
got
mother.
to move out right now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
Your mother,
and go
woo.
experience the rest of the world. Like, and we had to understand it, so it was cool.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know what you
and
mean.
if anybody had something to say about it, they always did. They talking behind my back, but guess what? It's behind me. You're not talking. You know what I'm saying? It's behind talking behind my back.
I'm blaming Miss Lisa. I'm blaming my mama. You beat my son. You beat my husband. He told me.
Yeah.
So we don't need to talk.
I
did.
He said you beat him.
I did.
I
did.
punch your ass.
I did.
You nut. Remember that day I punched you all up?
Hey, my mama had it. My mama. I'm gonna blame my mama
Put paws
for.
on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame my mama for being aggressive. So now I'm just playing.
I can be. When y'all were little, I had to be.
No, but no,
You
you
would
was
run
not
me over.
aggressive. I was aggressive from watching my father be aggressive.
That ain't my story.
Actually, because because he was abusive and stuff. So I think I don't blame my dad for. I used to blame my dad actually for the way I was acting and things that was going on, because I felt like it was because of him the reason why I was feeling the way I was, but I don't blame him right now at all. But I used to blame. I'm gonna be honest. I used to blame him as an adult. Like I used to be so mad. Like, I would never talk to him. I would never. Yeah,
a big deal.
Yeah. So I want to see my purse.
Well,
Thank you. Have that.
I know when.
Or just sit behind a chair. I want to see my purse though.
Hey,
Okay, big money.
Ain't no big money. I just want to see it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So, but yeah, so that's what we talking about. And then the next subject though is juice. To me, it's juicy because I don't know what nobody gonna think about it. But the next subject is, why do women share so much? Why do women share more than men? And when I mean share,
I know what you mean.
it's a lot. It's a lot that we as women share
Too much.
with men, mentally, emotionally, physically, foundational, whatever. Like it's a lot that we share that they don't share with us, and they would not share with us. As I noticed, as us being women and me being an adult right now and going through things, it was a lot of things that a man would never do and share like a woman would. And so us as women, I feel we need to quit sharing so much. Okay, I understand you love him or you like him or whatever the situation, but we need to quit sharing so much of ourselves so quickly. Absolutely. Because there's nothing wrong with sharing once you with that person
And you know each other.
and he not using that against you and things like that. You would know the difference. You would know who to share and what to share with that person. Trust me, you would know that. But us as women, I think we share way too much. And that is just something I feel women need to quit doing personally.
Can I get an example of what do you mean when you say share?
I just told you,
mentally. No, I mean
emotionally.
I need an actual physical example, because I'm trying to get it and I don't. I'm trying. No, I
okay. What's yours?
For example, you tell a brother that at one time in your life you were abused.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk about that. What happened then? Because a lot of men, because of mentality, some of them ain't, don't know them well enough to share that.
They start putting their hands on
They start doing the same thing.
Or they use that as an scapegoat to get away from you when they get tired.
Yeah.
So, because, go ahead, Mom. Go ahead and finish.
No, that's real deep.
Because, and with you being a man and sitting here, do you feel sometimes that women share too much?
Listen,
as a man,
as a male, we don't never know when you sharing too much and not enough.
How come?
Because you just talking. Now it's up to us to defend, to find out if
just talking.
No, you're sharing. So you can never not share enough. How about that? You can share too. It's up to that male to on his ways to act like interpret it and direct himself from there. Like whether he want to use it against you or for you. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't agree with you shouldn't share. You share what you're going to share, especially if you're going to be with that person. Just know who you're going to be with before you get to sharing.
Well, that's also you start sharing.
No, I mean, so there should be, don't start sharing everything too quick. Take your time on sharing. You might want to wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years till you've been in with it.
Right, exactly. That's my.
Because they done did half a decade with you.
Right.
Yeah, I can agree with that because I just recently shared something with my child's father. We're not together, but I just told something to him that he never knew about me, and I've been on it since 2004.
Yeah.
He was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." I just not something that I want to disclose.
I don't tell everybody.
I don't talk to people about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say what it is.
No, you don't have to. That's your business.
He was shocked. Like, what?
Yeah.
He was ready to fight somebody. Like, shit. not gonna talk about it. That's just a chapter that's just
There's a lot of things about me that I would never share, not even with my own children. Nevertheless, with some man.
Yeah,
I can totally
certain
agree
things
with
I
that.
keep to myself.
I
Some
agree
things
with
I
that.
just keep
to
100%. I tell people what I want them to know.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it.
And if it pertains to something that they made through and you can relate to it, and you only tell them parts, you don't give the whole.
I think that's the difference between men and women, though. We just share too much too soon, mentally, physically. Like women is so quick.
Nurturers.
Women is so quick to share their pussy, boy. I swear they love to share that pussy. They love to share the pussy. The main thing they should be sharing. The main thing. The main thing that they shouldn't be sharing away. They share just because they like you or they think they like you or whatever. They share that pussy real quick. Like, you know, they think that a lot of women I know, a few women that I know thought like they be in multiple relationships and it's like they use that as like it's something that's gonna make a difference, and they still not in a relationship. So evidently that pussy ain't working. You ain't got that much pussy power because it ain't working.
Yo, you sharing that womb.
You sharing it too quick
and too fast, and we ain't gonna respect you with it because you shared it that quick.
Ooh,
coming from brethren, real talk.
You shared it too quick.
But I'm
real talk.
Fast.
No, you didn't. You made me
okay.
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Not on the air. Okay.
Oh, we can't. It's after ours, y'all.
Yeah, it's your mama.
But anyway, I know. But we as women, we share too soon, and the things that we share too soon is the pussy. You know, I think that we shouldn't share it.
Man, you share the wang just as fast as they share the coochie. So
yeah, but they say it's different for the men. They say it's different for the men because the women is you going up in a woman. Like a woman should cherish.
It's different.
That more than.
No, this is how it's different, and it's gonna lay down the law, the smack down. This is how it's different. We can't call out rape after we just get finished doing it. So it has to be consensual and it got to be on your end. You got to let me in. We take it as rape. You let me in, you let me in. You feel me knocking?
I don't get what the rape got to do with it.
Because they can say he raped me, like you off quick, like, but you know, some women do that. Go get drunk, smoke, and then don't act like they don't even know.
But if you're drunk, but me as a woman, if I am drinking or get drunk and a person take advantage of me, you are raping me because you're taking advantage. I am drinking. I'm not in my right mind.
How he
so
knows,
that is rape.
How do he know you're not in your right mind?
He can tell.
You don't agree with that?
Because if you've been dancing on the if you've been dancing on them all night, like you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
you
before
and
you got
he get drinks and he buying drinks and
he wants you
because he
turning up.
You should say, I'm good.
Yeah.
As an adult, you should say, I'm good. I don't want no more drinks. Bro, I'm cool.
Don't keep getting fucked up,
and then you don't. And then you go to the hotel room and he thinking, oh, shit, it's about to go down.
The hotel room after 12.
If you say no, all right, I'm cool, then that's rape. But you can't say, just because I'm drunk, no, I've been drunk.
I ain't know where I was at.
Ladies,
you did.
Ladies, if you go with a man after a certain time at night, ain't nothing open but White Castles and legs, boo. So if you thinking you leaving from you get hot. If you think that you leaving from a club and you been dancing on this man all night and y'all kicking it, and you leaving with this man at 1, 2 o'clock, ain't nothing open but legs and White Castles. So at the end of the fucking day, you giving up some pussy, and that's how they taking it. So
Wendy stay open at 2 o'clock, y'all.
Wendy, okay. So legs, Wendy's, and White Castles. The WWW. So the only thing open is WW.
Oh, Carolina, and you can stand over to the west side.
Can't watch it.
So it's a lot of places that's open.
I know.
And everybody want to challenge me about what else is open, but open, they gonna try to push them open.
They gonna
'Cause
try,
that's what
but
they
no
do.
means no. If
You
I
shouldn't,
say
but you
no,
shouldn't go with no man, and it's like if he's somebody, it be people you know though, but if it's somebody that you know, and sometimes I think women just need to, like I said, they share too much. Like you be doing, women do too much. Like quit doing so much when it comes to men. Like it's women that get out of relationship, get right back in a relationship, out of relationship, back in a relationship, back in a relationship, just got out,
Give yourself
back in
some
one.
breathing time.
Like let that pussy air out or something. Like is y'all getting the pussy steam and all that? Like my girl, I got a couple of places that I can send y'all, but y'all can get that pom pom steam. You know what I'm saying?
Vinegar and water. Snap
No, vinegar. Don't ever use vinegar and water.
What about the penis?
Don't ever use vinegar and water, ladies.
What about the penis thing? That's vice versa.
Men, but like far as men,
The same scenario, but when it comes to men, it's okay when it comes to men.
I don't think it's okay if he's in a relationship. But men share that dick quick. No, they'll share that dick wherever. It could be wherever they'll share that dick. Women do too, though. They'll share what they share.
I'm just saying, it's for men that get out of relationship go straight to another.
I mean,
one. Like,
yeah, but it's why do women share so much with men? That's what it is. Like,
that's the
I just think that
but
women share
like,
way. Yeah, we can do it both ways.
you gotta
Women
always,
just share way like entirely too much. I'm sorry. I just think it's like out of hand the shit that people talk to me about. I'll be like, what? Why did you do that? Like it's people that I know. Okay, she met a person in a month. Okay, she liked him. He liked her. They was having a good relationship, but she started sharing her. Why is you giving? Why is you giving? It's a red flag when a man start asking you for money. As a woman, a man should never ask a woman that he's talking to or dating for money or nothing. Like, if women don't understand it, it's too many women that I know. Soon as they like man, they go buying shit for him, and
let them move in,
paying for his phone bill, shit like that, and
what's wrong with that?
immediately you sharing your crib, you start sharing your crib ASAP. But women, and to go back to that. Women can't do that because if you have children, you cannot share so much because you have children. People rape children. People have certain reasons why they with you in your home. Women need to quit sharing so much with men, letting men in when they got children and shit like that, because these men, it's too many times that men has beat their kid, beat the woman kid, and because the baby crying or whatever and rape them or whatever. Like, women need to quit sharing so much. We need to quit doing the most when it comes to men. Like, we have to quit doing that. We have to be weary of that, and it takes time. It takes time.
And also,
takes time.
And also, put your foot down when you feel like you're being taken advantage of. Put your foot down when you say, "All right, nigga, I see how you moving." You do cut that shit off. Like, you gotta cut that shit off.
Hey,
you
ladies.
might not like it, but you gotta cut niggas off at the door. Excuse my language, but I said what I said.
Well, he's talking about ladies.
Hey, ladies, if you get with a
Check it
man
at the door.
and he start driving your car, immediately dropping you off at work, oh man.
Talk about it.
He's dropping you off at work. He only with you because he can benefit from you.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
But the second you put your foot down, motherfuckers be in their feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because let's talk about it. That is a red flag.
Yeah.
A red flag is when
a red
you start
flag.
talking. Okay, you talking to this man, you like this man, okay, but he asked you to come pick him up. No, red flag. I'm not dealing with you if you don't have a vehicle. Now, it's certain situations though where his whip might be in the shop, but it got to be in the shop. And it got to be in the shop, and you need to get it back in the next 2 days, because if you don't, that means you broke his shit. You can't even get your car out the shop. You get what I'm saying? So
what about
it depends on what's getting done, because sometimes it might take a week. Okay.
So what if they got a car and they don't got a house?
Like, their car is their home.
Car is their home.
He live in there. That's their home.
Mm.
Motor home. Not mobile home.
Trying to hook up
This
with
is how
motor
I
home.
feel. If you a single man and you should be able to grind it out, and because you're only taking care of yourself. I don't care if you get a little hotel room every night, you to go to work and do what you got to do. You aren't worried about nobody but yourself at that moment. So why ain't you got your shit?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think
you got
it's mental.
children and you a single father.
I think it's a mental illness.
But if
For
you're single,
hell,
I don't see no excuse.
Listen, I had
Even
marriage,
that, you
and
can
I
get-
made it happen. Like they can't.
Look
There
at-
ain't no
Yeah,
excuse.
but really ain't
you
because
different.
you
No,
get-
you
That's why I
different.
say we all got the same 24 hours in a day.
Absolutely.
What you doing with yours?
Yeah.
You
Amen
sleeping
to
on
that.
it?
Amen.
Worry about it.
Other two daughters here. Because
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
a blessing.
So
Y'all so intelligent.
we got more mention
Yes.
computer went down again. Stupid ass computer, boy. I just want to throw it. Anyway, can y'all hear me?
You were doing this,
Can y'all hear me? This dumb ass computer. Excuse my language, ma. I almost
I
kicked
hear
it.
you.
But anyway, so, but me as being a woman, I think that we do as women share entirely too much because of the things that I hear. Like I said, it's red flags. When men, I notice a lot of women start buying men stuff so quickly when they like them and stuff like that. And that's the main thing to me. Like a lot of women just start buying this, start buying shoes. This girl bought a dude Jordans. Why would you buy this dumb? Why would you buy him? Not call him dumb because I don't know him. But why would you buy him Jordans? But then you have children. But you have children. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You have children. Think about your children. Go put that up in for an eggs nest since you got the extra money to spend. Go put that money up. Like we as women need to put money up, like and save and stack. Don't spend it on men, because you like them. And my thing is, okay, if he spend money on you, that's okay. That's on him. But you don't necessarily have to. All you gotta do is tell him don't keep doing that if you know his situation. But I'm saying if you know his situation, well, it's me and bad bitches.
Yes, I stop buying random chicks. That's all.
Yeah.
Invest your money in that one, and maybe she invested her money in the one.
Men, they say men ain't investing in one woman. That's what they say.
I don't agree with
Not
that.
men, boys. Men, boys. Men will because
Boy, men.
yeah, right. men will, because that's what that man is doing. What grown ass man that's in his 40s, late 40s, want to be running around with multiple women? Do you know how much drama that is?
Yeah.
Because guarantee you, if she know that you got a wife, she fucking. She ain't just fucking with you. I don't care what nobody say. As a woman, I'm not gonna mess with this man that I know. It's like, well, some women do it. I know women that been with me and married men for 17 years. Ain't never messed around on or nothing. He married and wind up having another chick and get him pregnant. Why he married with her? So, but men only do what you allow. As a woman, they only doing what you allow.
Men, they only let
men too. Then women are only gonna do to you what you allow them to do. That go both ways. So it's just it go both ways. But we as women, to me, I think we share entirely too much.
I agree.
Like I'm not, and I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say I watch a lot of judge shows, and a lot of the women be spending buku money on them men, spending it on them going to vacations, and they boyfriends, they not husbands. That's different to me. If you my husband, because it's our money, I spend what I want to. I buy, if I got it or whatever, then we good. I get it or whatever. But if you my boyfriend, I'm not spending mass money on you all the time. It's women that I know that spent a lot of money. Every time I turn around, they were spending money on their dude when his birthday or whatever came. But when her birthday came, she got nothing. So why the fuck would you continue to do that? He's not getting you shit. Perfect. Like,
and he's driving your car.
And he's driving your car or cars. So he got bitches in it and shit like that. Not females. I ain't gonna say bitches, y'all. I'm sorry. Please. But females in the car that's yours, like that's sharing entirely too much. Like I just feel like we as women need to quit sharing our whips and all that shit all the time. Unless we in a partnership. You have to have your own shit. Like I'm not gonna get with you and you immediately driving my car. Like that is a red flag. He's driving your car because he's with you because he don't have a car. So he's driving your car. Soon as you get with him a month, 2 weeks, he's moving in. He ain't never had nowhere to stay. Mm-hmm. He ain't never had nowhere to stay. So whatever he been telling you within them 2 weeks of that month, or them 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, if he moved right in with you, he ain't got shit going on. That is a red flag.
Oh, let me tell you, I ignore some red
flags. That is a red flag. You have to ignore that. I ain't never let nobody move in with me at all unless we together.
With men, women do it more than the men do. Mm-hmm. Have a blind eye to certain things, and then when we just see it and our eyes open up, we become enlightened, and things change because our hearts change, our minds change, and it's because things just ain't right.
Yeah, we got a few more. But a few more minutes.
It's all about. Sorry, love.
No, go ahead. It's all about what?
So I was like,
when you grow, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like I say, I always say it, I'm keep saying it, and I'm always remember this when I get 89, 90 years old. I was 33 when I learned better, and I knew better, and I knew how to be treated by a man. Men who open doors, men who do, check your car, make sure your car okay. I'm driving today. He's like, your front light out. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that stuff I never received from a man. It's the simplest shit you will ever get from a man, but it's like
for you.
He makes sure I'm safe. That's what I'm checking for now. That's what I'm checking for.
That's what you should have checked for.
And I didn't check for it, but I most definitely got it. But me and my husband, we was our first date, y'all. Our first date, I think we went to a concert we went somewhere.
We went to a basketball game.
Our first date?
Oh,
no. Because we went to like a comedy show. It was something. But you got on a red shirt and the Jordans, and I had on the blue pants. I got a picture. I just seen that picture when we went on our first date. Aeronaut. Okay, so we went on our first date, y'all. Okay. And let's start from here. My husband immediately wanted me to share a hug. Nigga, I ain't sharing no hug. No.
Let me get a hug.
Yeah, no.
I just knew I was gonna get.
Look.
He's about to get a business under him. I was like, I don't do that. He is looking weak, like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, boy, bye. But anyway, so our first date. So our first date, listen, our first date, y'all, we went to the Aeronaut, okay? And we were walking, it was like cars and stuff like that and all that, you know. I really wasn't trying to be in a relationship at the time, but after he did that, I looked at him up and down like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to snatch out on that. But yeah, we was walking, let me tell y'all what happened. So we was walking like, you know, and it was cars or whatever, but I was on the side of the street where the cars was coming. He grabbed me up and like
put your ass
put
to
me
the
on
right
the other
side.
side. And he just grabbed me up like I was walking out cute and shit. And he did it real nice, like real sexy.
Yeah,
and
Like
strong,
Snoop,
like,
right? Like
yeah, he just grabbed me up real quick, like grabbed me up, put me on the and he put me on the other side. I would never forget it, right?
That's called slide into position.
Protective.
My
So he put me on the other side, and when I tell you, I felt
safe.
such like a lady and a woman, and
That's it.
I felt so
safe.
He made me feel so safe and secure as a woman for him to just do that. And after that, I was like, oh, yeah, bigger other people to help me out with that one, like that.
But listen, it wasn't that. Listen, I had to be still on my shit for me to even get wheeled in.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going.
And vice versa.
Yeah, I wasn't going.
You know what I mean, motherfucker had to be on the A game for me to be like, hey, I'm with you.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah.
But that's
He gonna tell all the business. I had to check my husband when we first started dating. You know what I'm saying? But he could have been different and kept doing what he was doing. But I think my husband wanted. I know he wanted to better himself. So him being a grown ass man, he took his lady, or I wasn't his lady at the time. He took some advice, and we've been going ever since.
So is it a red flag? Is that a red flag when you got to tell a motherfucker to put you on the other side of the street?
Hell yeah, that's a red flag.
Say like,
Hell yeah, that's a red ass flag. Because
y'all just walking down, y'all going anywhere, and he just.
Oh, but when somebody,
that's
that's the thing. When one person sets the bar and already show you some shit, and then you dealing with a dude, and you got to tell her the next dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to tell you how to do this shit.
His
like,
last girl ain't teaching that, so you.
I'm tired of teaching.
Well, I have
he got hands up.
I have one thing to say. A man protects. He does. My father protected my mother.
Yes, granddad.
And if a brother walks ahead of you, red flag.
Yeah, a man should never walk in.
Yeah, we working together.
Somebody could snatch you up and he wouldn't know it because he's running ahead of you.
Right.
Red flag.
And you ladies, quit walking ahead of your man. Walk with him if you walk with him.
Walk with him.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm feeling the way about this conversation because I walk fast and I'm trying to, but it's a natural thing. I
slow
walk fast. I try to walk. I try to walk slow. I do, but do I?
Slow.
I do.
I know when it's cold.
One
You want to hurry up.
time I got lost. I was walking with you like. I turned like, hey, what's up, D? Turned around, you was gone. I'm like, man, you gotta
do that.
You gotta keep your eyes open.
I will never do that again because he checked me on it. He checked me on it.
See, that's what I.
But women, he checked me on it. He checked me. My baby checked me. But he checked me, and I took it. I took it because he checked me. He checked me in a nice way. He didn't come at me. He didn't come at me. He just said, baby, I was talking to somebody and you bounced. He said, don't do that shit. Don't do that again. Like, don't ever do that again. And I was like, oh, my bad. I wasn't paying no attention because you was talking. I was like, so I let you do what you was doing. And I like walked up like, and he like, don't ever do that no more. Like he checked me. And when he checked me like that, I was so happy. I went home, was like, ooh, I'm going to give him some. My neck down. He deserved it. Oh, he deserved it. Anyway, he deserved that. He did. I'm sorry, he deserved it. Cause I mean, hey, a man is a man.
I just think about if she was on the other foot and we were walking together and somebody stopped to talk to you that you knew,
right?
And I just kept walking
right. I wouldn't have felt no way though.
Yeah, because I would have been lost in the crowd somewhere. Like,
yeah, we about to wrap it up, y'all.
I would linger somewhere.
That's just me.
Well, I don't want to be introduced to everybody.
Well, not everybody, but just respect.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna linger around so you will see me in your peripheral or in your straight on vision.
Right.
You
they know that we together, basically.
You ain't just standing right here for no reason.
I love being around y'all when we go out.
Yeah, we been here, but I don't go out really no more.
No, I'm saying
we about to wrap this up, y'all. So I would like to know what the next topic is gonna be because I know that's what we.
What about it?
Is that under the table?
No, that ain't it. It's out there on that glass table and that great thing. But we about to wrap this up, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much for watching. I really do. We like to talk about certain topics and just day-to-day things that we like to talk about because it's so much that we talk about outside of being on here with you guys. So I wanted to talk online and do podcasts and promote our companies and our businesses and things like that because we talk about so much outside of being on this live, y'all. And I appreciate y'all checking us out for sure. We talk about a lot of
domestic.
We talk about domestic violence?
Domestic violence.
Ooh.
Topic number 2.
Because it can be
mental. Okay, domestic. Yeah, it could be mental. It could be verbal. It could be mental, verbal, physical. Yes, is okay. Well, we talk about that. Okay, well, so we might talk about domestic violence, y'all. I don't know if I want to talk about that, but we can because it makes me want to ball it up and go find somebody. But that's okay. Yeah.
All right.
But
another one.
I've been there.
Let's talk about it. That's what it's.
So that's one. So domestic violence.
Okay.
And if y'all got topics, let us know because we got a lot of topics that we talk about, y'all. It ain't all the stuff that we got ain't half of the stuff that we can talk about. So yeah, that ain't even enough. Yeah, that ain't enough. But we got a lot of topics. So if y'all have y'all topics that y'all feel that we want to talk about, we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna have my nephew on here. He want to be back on the podcast from the vacation.
I'm gonna need everybody who think they turn to tune in on this. So we're gonna be using
3 A's.
Wait a minute. So this is one that says 3 A's: adoption, abortion, and abandonment. I don't know if I want to talk about that either. I might change it up, but abortion, abandonment. I don't know if I want to talk about that.
I want to talk about it.
Adoption, abortion, or abandonment. Right? That's what it says.
I know, but wait a minute. Are we talking about abortion and then we're talking about abandonment and we're talking about
all of it's going to coincide together because at the end of the day,
that's why it's the 3 A's.
It's going to coincide at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like you chose to lay down with this man and you didn't be protected with yourself. You ended up getting a baby.
Well, if I want
to adopt it, do you want to abort it?
That's why that's
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or you
that's fine. That was downstairs.
And if you abandon your kid, like you go to jail fast.
But listen, baby. So. Okay, so we'll talk about that. I just personally don't talk about certain things.
You know what I mean?
But
what's going on?
Well, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. Once again, day to day. I know. But day to day podcast, y'all. Let's talk about it. We want to talk about things. We want to hear y'all opinions. We want to hear y'all comments. And I am on this platform is for us to, if we can help people and let you listen to certain things that we've been through and things that we talk about and we can help somebody at the end of the day, that's all that matters to me at the end of the day. So it's day to day, y'all. We gonna talk about it. Sometimes it might be uncomfortable, but we're gonna talk about it. It's different topics that we talk about all the time. What you say?
I'm sitting over here still thinking adoption.
But yeah, we gonna talk about it,
That's
y'all.
good
But I love
subject,
y'all.
right?
I don't know.
You made the way. You could have been on the sheet, on the pillow. Made it here.
Man, don't say that. We talk about. We'll see. I think those are boring. I like to talk about boring. Domestic violence.
I need all my Argentinians to stand up on this one.
We gotta do that TikTok too. When you kiss me and I start singing, okay, we gonna talk about that. We about to do a TikTok, y'all. But thank y'all so much again for watching. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. My girls be watching. They told me I don't even watch podcasts. You know who you is, but you watch mine, and I love you so much. And I appreciate. And back next Friday, y'all, about 8 or a little after 8, depending on the situation. Because tonight we was a little late because of some technical difficulties. But once again, I appreciate y'all for taking the time out of y'all day to watch Day2Da podcast. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace. We be back next week.
Love it out.
Peace. Love y'all.